Hey guys, you're watching one and only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Build Springfield, episode 100. I'm using a green screen. I got new green screen technology a few days ago. Earlier, late December, wasn't it? Late December. I'm still playing around with it. I'm still experimenting with it. I know there's a glitch here. See this fuzz just over my shoulder? I'm looking on the preview, see, so I can see it as well. This is a shadow. This is the shadow of me. I've got my light there, and then the light hits me, casts the shadow behind me, and that's what causes that. That will be fixed soon, because, hiccups. Because I've got another light that's going on the roof, and that will shine down, and then that'll get rid of that shadow, so we won't get this fuzz here. I'm sorry about that for this episode, but just ignore it. Okay, it annoys me, but just ignore it. Apart from that, everything else seems to be pretty good, I think. I haven't got my headphones on. I should probably put my headphones on. But my ears look ever so big with a hat on. That's better. That feels comfier. Warmer as well. It's a nippy day today. So, as I said, every 25 episodes on a creative series that warrants it, we do a world tour. And seeing as though 100 is 25 times 4, this is the 4th world tour on the world. So, let's get straight into it. We've got the Simpsons House with Homer, Marge, Bart, Lisa, and Maggie, all in the front garden. I have done the interior. It's like one of the only interiors on the house I've done. I do walk around on every single other world tour. I'm not going to on this one because we've got so much to get through in this one episode that we just don't have time to look around interiors all that much. We've got the Flanders house next to it, obviously. Where else would it be? With Flanders, the Ghost Maud, Rod, and Todd. Beautiful, beautiful. We've got the Browns house on the other side, the house that nobody has actually nobody lives in, but there has been many people that have sort of been in it in the past, including Sideshow Bob and a few other characters like that. Across the road, we've got the White House. Not the White House, it was Bush's house, wasn't it? The White House is right next to it. We've got the White House there. It's not as in the presidential White House. We're talking about in Tapped Out, that house is known as the White House. This is George Bush's house, senior, I think, where he lived. I think he lived there for a couple of episodes or something. His house is at least directly opposite the Simpsons house. So yeah, we done that. That's a really nice one as well. We've got a few miscellaneous houses. We've got, I think that is actually someone's house, but I can't remember whose now. We've got the Wiggum's household here. We've got the Skinner's household. I think that's Skinner's place. We've got the modern Brown house. So technically, it shouldn't really be in this world. But we've got the old Brown house there. And then in one episode, they made all the buildings modern in The Simpsons. And the Brown's house was one of them. So we built that there. We've got Milhouse's bungalow here with Kirk, Luann, and little tiny little Milhouse. Look how cute he is. Look how cute Milhouse is. Ain't he so cute? And then across the road, we've got Reverend Lovejoy's house. Names are wrong on those, with his wife and daughter. I can never remember the daughter's name. And then flying this way, not too far away from the houses, we've got the KwikEMart with Apu on the inside, who should talk to us. Thank you. Come again. Fantastic. We've got some stuff on the shelves here as well, and in the fridges. I love it. Squishy machine behind the counter as well. Okay, over this side, we've got the Duff Stadium. Looks totally awesome with the sign above it. And then inside, obviously, it's the baseball stadium in The Simpsons. This is where, what's the team called? Springfield's team. They've got two, haven't they? Springfield does. Springfield has two rival teams. I can never remember the names of them. Oh, there we go. Lag spike. We've got Moes, complete with the stained glass windows out the front. Beautiful looking. Oh, some real frame rate issues. With Mo, Lenny, Carl, and Barney, and the love tester all on the inside here as well. Really, really cool. I love these. Barney texture is awesome. Mo's texture is totally awesome. And I really like Lenny as well. Like, that's so brilliant. So brilliantly done. So, yep. We've got Mo's here. using carpenter garage doors for a lot of these doors that we can go inside of. Actually, a building that we built, what was it, 2 episodes ago, 3 episodes ago now? The Ajax Steel Mill. I built it because it sounded very much like my name, being AJ, and that's Ajax. Cossington's, giant supermarket slash sort of miniature mall style building. We've got the hospital, Springfield Hospital here with Dr. Nick outside. Hey, everybody. Oh, hello, my phone. What timing is that? We've got, what's the pub called? This is really going to tax my memory trying to remember all of the buildings in Tapped Out. O'Flanagan's Pub. Yes, now this technically isn't in Springfield, this is in Ireland, but seeing as though it was in an episode of The Simpsons, we decided to build it here as well. So yeah, O'Flanagan's Pub. This does have an interior as well with a load of really cool sort of pub-style memorabilia on the walls, you know, old weapons and swords that you always see in old pubs. We've got Lard Lads Donuts. That looks so cool. Haven't we got anything up that way? I don't think we do. I don't think we have anything up that way. I'm going to try not to miss anything. I think I missed a couple of things on the last world tour. We've got the mall. Most of it, obviously, like most malls, are underground. So this is like an entrance and it goes down. Or that's what we imagine it to be anyway. That's how I imagine it to be. I don't know how about you guys. We've got the mall there. I want to do some stuff around there. Some car parking spaces, maybe a nice hedge or fence row or something like that. And then we're starting to head into the main centre of the city. We've got the Aztec Theatre, the Springfield's cinema or movie complex. We've got the, this is the courthouse with Judge Snyder outside, as well as the town square with Jebediah's statue in the middle there. Love that, love that. We've got Android's Dungeon and Skip's Diner, which is the comic book store and a diner slash cafe thing. These are just 3 space filler buildings. They are actually there when, like, at the beginning start sequence of The Simpsons and stuff like that. And whenever you see this sort of town square, you always see these just different colored buildings. They're all very similar, but they don't actually have a purpose. They're just there to fill space. We've got the Gypsy Fortune Teller building here. And we've got what we done last episode, which was the Opidus RX or Opidus Rex or however you want to pronounce it. Pharmacy, mum and son pharmacy. This memory though, you've got to be impressed, right? Police station with Wiggum and the crew outside there, even with cop cars complete with flashing lights. Really cool. I like these. These are so cute, little cop cars with their little bull bars out the front. Let's keep it daytime. Prison not too far away. I think that's a pretty smart thing to have a prison at least near the police centre. I think that's a smart thing to do with the barbed wire going along the top. Right next to a Krusty Burger, because if you are in prison and you're right next to a Krusty Burger, let's put this in real life terms. Let's say you're in prison, next door to the prison is a McDonald's. You will never want to go into prison again because you've just spent like 3 years smelling McDonald's but not being able to get it. How awful would that be? That would be a worse punishment than actually being in prison in the first place. Smelling the fast food and not being able to get to it. Absolutely gutted. We've got Krusty here. Oh my god, where is his face? Oh, it's the back of his face. Oh my god, where's his face? That's okay. We've got the squeaky voice teen here. I think there's a few of him about. We've actually used him more than once in the world because he always has a different job every episode. So yeah, he is here in the Krusty Burger, serving away, doing his job, earning his money. He's a good guy. Barney's Bowl-O-Rama. Really cool looking building. I love the blue sort of arches that we managed to recreate here in Minecraft. Works really, really well, I think. Let's pop over this side so we don't miss anything. We've got Frink's Lab. Yeah, Frink's Lab here. Really cool little character as well on here. With all his lasers and weapons and magnifying glasses and crazy inventions that he has. And then, what's it called? Oh, I've written it on the top, haven't I, on this one? Plato's Casino. That's it. Plato's Casino. Another recently built one. And then we've got Luigi's. Oh, what's his restaurant called? His restaurant's called... Is it the Gilded Truffle? It might be the Gilded Truffle. I think it is. I think it's the Gilded Truffle. Man, this isn't too bad. Up, Up, and Buffet, which is a plane that has now been transformed into a restaurant. Totally awesome looking build. I like it just as a plane as well. It looks pretty good. It seems to be scaled really well as well. Maybe a little bit, if it was a real plane, it would be a little bit longer possibly. But I think it's actually not too badly scaled. Krusty Lou Studios. This is where they record... Studios? This is where they record the Krusty the Clown show. In all these little warehouses and stuff like that. And then we've got the business center, which is again another one that we built recently within the last few episodes. It's actually meant to be a business center, but we built it because I thought it looked as like a fantastic modern house. Looks absolutely cool as a modern house. Imagine living there straight opposite the beach. It has to be done. I got crafting tables everywhere. On the Squid Port, we have the Ferris wheel. We have the Malaria Zone arcade place. Arcade games and stuff like that. We've got, I have no idea, I can't remember what that one is, what it's called now. I done an episode, I think I done these two at the same time. That's Just Rain Sticks. I remember that being called, Just Rain Sticks. I can't remember what that one's called though. It's the Sea Captain's Restaurant. And on this little... purple bit, it's got a neon sign of a guy catching a fish. Oh, what's it called? I'm like a weatherman, aren't I? It's like, today, the weather is going to be sunny here and rainy here. I should do that, shouldn't I? I should do a weather video. I can't remember what it's called. I know what building it is. I can't remember what it's called. And then we've got Planet Hype here, which is Rainier Wolfcastle's restaurant with the old American-style lowrider car sort of built out, with the rear hanging out of the building. Looks totally cool. And then we've got the Sea Captain's houseboat as well, just for good measure. Looks totally awesome there, sitting in the water. Anyway, let's... probably head back over behind the courthouse. We didn't go that way, did we? So we shall fly over here. Getting a little bit of lag spike every now and again. Looks like the server needs to be reset. We've got the town hall behind it with Mayor Quimby out the front. Really cool looking building. I remember building this and going, wow, this is a huge building. And then realizing that it's really not compared to some of the other ones. Mr. Burns' mansion, for example, is a lot bigger than this one. But I remember building this and going, wow, this is huge. Otto and the school bus outside Springfield Elementary here. Miss Hoover and Mrs. Grabable out the front. Really cool. And out the back here, we've got the play area with a load of the kids. We've got Sherry and Terry, Uta, Jimbo, Kearney, Dolphin, Nelson, Bullying, Martin, Database, and even Groundskeeper Willie with what is my favourite skin, I think. That's a totally awesome skin. I love it. Okay, we've got Mrs. Crabable's apartment. We've got Apu's apartment with Manjula outside. We've got... the Spencer City Apartments, where Patty and Selma, which is Marge's sisters, live. Totally awesome there. We've got the Bachelor Arms, where Kurt lives on and off, depending on if he's on good terms with his wife Luann or not. We've got the First Church of Springfield with a glitch that goes through the middle of the building. I don't know what that is. It also continues through the school here. I don't know what that is. It just does that now and again, so I ignore it now. With Reverend Lovejoy out the front here. Really cool looking church. We've got another crafting table. We've got, what is it? It's miniature golf. I can't remember the putt. Sir Putz-a-Lot, that's it. Sir Putz-a-Lot mini golf. With the awesome little monkey that we managed to pull off. And is it a crocodile, I think? I think it is. Yeah, boxing crocodile. I love this as a little miniature golf. It looks totally awesome. The most important thing that Homer would need inside of Springfield is the Duff Brewery. The Duff, Duff Brewery. Duff Brewery, that's the word. With Duff Man sitting outside. Duff Man, here to save your day. Terrible voice, I know. I can't do the impression. Did I hear a pig? That's like the first passive animal that I've heard or seen. Yeah, there it is. Look at that. Where'd the pig come from? There's no other passive animals on this one. I don't know why. They're turned on. We just never get them. This is the monorail mall, isn't it? Monorail mall, I think that's what it's called. And basically, in the tapped out version of the, in the tapped out game where you build your own Springfield on your mobile, you can add other parts to this. I think this is a fairly new thing. I haven't played tapped out for a long time, so I don't know 100%. But I think this is like the base part, and then you can add additions onto it on all sides. And the monorail, you can carry it on like a roller coaster, basically. Pretty cool. We've got the retirement castle where all the old people get dumped. Grandpa, Jasper, Hans Moleman, and I can't remember. This is the Jewish old man, isn't he? But I can't remember what his name is. And Jasper's got his paddle as well. Just keep paddling. and the pig, apparently, for some reason. I don't know why that's there. How he even got there in the first place. We've got... I keep closing your eyes helps you to remember things. It does. I don't know why. This is the racetrack. I can't remember what this is called though. But it's a dog racing track. You can bet money and the dogs go round, and if you win, you get money. Nope, can't remember what it's called. But behind the old folks home, we've got Springfield Prep School, which is like the posher version of Springfield Elementary, where all the posh kids go. Really cool looking building, though. I love this with like the ivory growing up the building. Looks totally awesome. And then behind that, we've got Springfield Mountain. Is that what it's called? Springfield Mountain? Probably. With like the Hollywood sign, but it says Springfield instead of Hollywood. Fantastic. Heading back over this way. How are we doing for time? We're doing okay for time. We've got... yeah, let's head over here. We've got the power plant. Totally awesome build this was. This was totally fun to do. Using a lot of world edit tricks to get the smoke in. Built this within like literally a few seconds. Totally awesome way to use world edit there. Probably the biggest plot that we have here. It took a long time to build, many episodes, but it's totally worth it. I think it looks amazing. So we've got, I don't know, refineries and all sorts here. The main sector here, home, I expect would work probably around there, maybe at sector 7G. Is that it, or sector 7E? No, sector 7G, isn't it? I think he was meant to work in Sector 7E, but then got moved to G. Something silly like that. I don't ever understand it. I don't think there's anything over that way. It's hard to remember if I've got any buildings like just dotted around in weird places. Coming up to the back of Mr. Burns' mansion, that's the bridge that heads back over to the main town square. Let's keep it daytime. Main town square over there, you see the police station that we saw earlier on. But totally huge building here for a single one. Still need to do the fence and gates along the front here. Something that I keep forgetting. But we've got Mr. Burns and Smithers out the front there. I really like that. It even has the hounds hatches there. That's where he gives the hounds, and then he can hit the button. They all open up and he releases the hounds. Really cool. Across the road from him, we've got the sort of mansion part of the town, the larger buildings, the richer part. So we've got Fat Tony and his thugs at his compound here. And then, whose mansion was this? Quimby's, wasn't it? It's Quimby's house. Yeah, that sounds right. Quimby's house. Man, memory is so hard. I'm never going to remember what this one is. I've got the image in my head. I know what it is. It's a clock tower. I can't remember what it is, though. That's going to annoy me. Let me know in the comment section below if you remember what that one is. We've got the Stonecutters Headquarters here. Episode where they basically take the mick out of the Masons, the Masonic thing, which is a real life sort of club. They call it the Stonecutters instead because a Mason is, I think, a brick worker. When you do masonry work, you're working with bricks. So the Stonecutters, it's sort of the whole episode's taking the mick out of the Masons and all sort of weird deals that they have, and secret passwords and handshakes and stuff like that. We've got Cletus's farm out the back here. We even did some experiments with possible farms in the future that you could do on vanilla Minecraft. This is double tall grass. Looks like a totally awesome farm. If you wanted to do like a giant farm in like vanilla Minecraft, that would work really well. Yeah, double tall grass and double tall ferns here. I spaced... Oh man, burp, sorry. I spaced the ferns one block apart from each other because it looks like grapevines to me. Do you know what I mean? Like, you wander through here and they're like grapes growing on them or something like that. I just think it's a really cool thing to do in vanilla, not just in this modern Minecraft world here. If you wanted to build like a giant farm, you could have crops that you could harvest, like have giant wheat fields and potato fields and carrot fields and such, but then have some aesthetic ones that don't actually do anything but really make the farm look good. Cletus out the front. And then we've got the old Simpsons house, or yeah, well, technically the old Simpsons house where Homer used to live as a child with his mom. Awesome. Looks totally cool. Have I forgotten anything? I don't think I have. I think we've nailed everything this time. I don't think I've got anything this way or anything. I think that's good. I think we're good. Tell me what you thought about the face cam. I'm always interested to hear. I know I've been asking this a lot every time we've done this sort of green screen face cam thing. But I want to keep knowing what you guys think of it. Am I a little bit too big? Am I a good size? Am I a little bit too small? I don't know. Let me know in the comment section. I feel like I'm a good size. I feel like I'm pretty perfect. But yeah, I'm always interested to hear your feedback. This shadow will be fixed. It hasn't really annoyed me this episode, so hopefully it hasn't annoyed you guys too much. But that will be fixed, hopefully by February sometime. Well, no, hopefully before the end of the month. Yeah, it should be before the end of the month. If you guys enjoyed the episode, hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. We shall see you in the next episode.